Welcome back to another video. You can see it on the screen. We have big boy Quintus ready to summon. Now, whilst I'm not going to be summoning him in today's video, I'm going to wait until an event that I want to pull him for. We have him. We finished it. In my opinion, Live Arena is done. I do not have to worry about it anymore, which I'm not. I haven't, and I probably won't be. It's full of whales. I don't like it. But we did it. We got big boy Quintus. Honestly, the only reason I tried to even go for him is I'm a completionist. It's a free champion. Why not? It's the same reason, to be fair, that I'm going for Chronum. Let me show you my referral. I haven't played it in a while, as you can very well see. But I'll get there. I'll get there. But yeah, I'm a little bit off. I'm very close to getting Chronum. I'm a completionist. You give me a champion that I can get for free that I can grind for, I'm going to grind for him. And that's what I did. Now, reviews-wise, doesn't look good. Does not look good. But I've heard he can smack. He's got an ability that can smack. I don't know which one it is. I don't know much about his kit, to be honest. Maybe it's the AoE. I don't know. Doesn't matter. He is ours. He's absolutely ours now. So, whilst I can't show you a build for him or my plans for him, what I can do is take you through my Live Arena teams or champions that I use in Live Arena, why I use them, their benefit, and essentially what I needed or used to get me where I did in Live Arena. We're going to start off the bat with Mikage. I'm going to do very quick rundowns. If you want a real in-depth breakdown of each champion, do let me know in the comments below, and I can do it. But currently I'm going to give very high level. Mikage, her A2 form, has a buff strip with the increased accuracy, which is always good. Place to weaken, deal extra damage. AoE stun. I have won unbelievable amounts of Live Arenas because of this ability, and also putting them to sleep. Just so much control in at A2. Pairs really, really well with other DPS champions because of the weaken. Not to mention the little passive that just sort of like pushes back their DPS. Brilliant champion. Used her a lot. Didn't use her A1 form, to be fair. Always the A2. Next, we've got Empress. Now, Empress, if anybody doesn't know, get him. Farm Chimera, get him. Get as quick as possible. Guaranteed stone skin removal. So long as you don't weak hit, which is a problem, guaranteed stone skin removal. That's the only reason he was really on my teams. Do not get me wrong, he was great with Necrosis. He deals a shitload of damage, especially in his A2 form. If you've got somebody bringing Wukong, if you can get a good hit, again, if it's a weak hit, you're kind of done for. On his second form, if you can get the double hit with Necrosis, you start block reviving. Even if you get the kill in general, you start block reviving. So being able to block revive Wukong or even other champions as well, really good. I pretty much tore a team apart that had a Mariska purely because I block revived everyone and then left Mariska till last, killed her. She couldn't use her passive to revive everyone. Very good utility with his A2. Stone skin, that's difficult to say. Stone skin removal, brilliant, guaranteed on my teams. Shuzen was a, if I didn't have her, if somebody either picked her or banned her, I lost. She's my fastest champion by far. She's 5-star as well. Just an absolute goat in the arena scene. This was my first ever Void Legendary. My first ever Void Legendary shard I pulled. My fiance actually pulled this for me, and it was Shuzen. I've been lucky. She's carried me early. I had Shuzen before I had Arbiter. That's how early I got her, and she's carried me all the way through. I picked her first every time I could. She was banned an awful lot, but that was it. Speed lead, get her in, done. Lydia, niche pick. I did use her sometimes, mainly as a counter to Wukong and other champions that can revive because of her passive. Very niche, didn't use her often. Thor, main DPS. I like Thor a lot because he can A2, blow through a lot of their damage or health and everything. And then combining it with Shuzen, I can give him a turn back. And what that will do, if somebody has a Cheshire Cat or a Siegfried or somebody in Swift Parry or essentially anyone that gets those annoying unkillable buffs up, he's then straight into his A2 and rinses through the damage. I've even killed a few nice because of this guy. It's just a good combo, a very good combo. Not to mention, with enough hits, with his A2 as well, with a little double hitter, he'll then put out the AoE stun. Monstrous champion, the best DPS on my account every single time he was in my teams. Next DPS was a 50-50. It was either Cheshire Cat or Trunda. Trunda would be there before I had Empress. If I felt like they would had Stone Skin, I brought Trunda because her A3 just brutalizes Stone Skin, obviously with this extra damage to it. If I didn't think they're going to have Stone Skin, I would have brought Cheshire Cat or Wukong. Wukong more if they had very buff-heavy champions. If they didn't have buff-heavy champions, the Cheshire Cat, mainly because he's 5-star. And again, he gets that pesky fucking block damage. It's really irritating to deal with. He gets the extra turn on the A3, and then he's got a AoE pounding the A1. I personally shut off the A2, didn't like it, didn't really do much for me, so it was incredibly good. So honorable mentions, Arbiter. I typically, in the early stages, I picked Arbiter before they did, and combined her with Shuzen, because not many people would have Shuzen, but everybody gets Arbiter. So if I got the first option to, I would pick her so that they couldn't. And that was essentially it. And then, obviously, Shuzen. Mithrala, very early game. Debuffer, resist everything. Hex is out. Petrification, very solid choice. Glaikid, early round survivor with a whole lot of buffs as well. I used him a fair amount. And that's the honorable mentions. Getting into next, the other two champions that I used a fair bit for Live Arena, we got Pythian. Enough said, if you know him, you know him. One of the best revives in the game. He's got a full cleanse with a massive heal and the block debuffs on the A2. Very, very good skill. And then some extra healing on his A1. And then Fabian, if you know Fabian, you know complete enemy lockout. And then the petrification. Solid champion. He was him alongside Shuzen, Thor, Empress. Basically the goated four. I always picked them, and then I would, as I'm going, balance other champions around along the way. That's my Live Arena team. It got me, I've dropped now because I just stopped playing it. It got me to, obviously, Quintus. This is the wrong dashboard. There, it got me to Quintus, so I'm good. Milestone 11, I don't care about. I'm not going to grind for it. If I get it, brilliant. I don't care too much about. But that's it. Let me know in the comments. Do you have Quintus? Are you still grinding? What's your pain points? Do you love Live Arena? Do you hate Live Arena? Let me know down below. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!